Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector. Rafales are at present the most superior fighter jet in Indian Air Force inventory because of their advanced electronic warfare and countermeasure systems. However, the induction of just 36 Rafale is not the panacea to all the woes of Indian Air Force. Recently, during the conflict between Ukraine and Russia, it has been reported that Russian Su-35 was shot down by Ukraine's air defense system. Unlike Russia, Ukraine does not have advanced air defense systems like S-400, but it does has its predecessor S-300, which were judiciously disbursed around Ukraine before the war started and have helped deny the Russian complete air superiority so far. The Ukrainian Ministry of Defense claimed that two Russian Su-35 flanker fighter jets were shot down by an S-300 anti-aircraft weapon system. Su-35 are the most advanced operational fighter jet in Russian Air Force inventory. But one of the most common issue with Russian fighter jets, especially when compared with Western fighter jets, is that they lack severely in electronic countermeasures. Su-30 MKIs of Indian Air Force had the same drawback initially. High band jammers, radar warning receivers, and missile approach warning system are few electronic warfare components which were missing from the fighter, which is the backbone of Indian Air Force. Initially, Air Force has been using Russian jammers such as SAP-518 and SAP-14. The SAP-518 is integrated on the wingtip station of Su-30 MKIs. It is an electronic countermeasure podded system, impenetrable and extremely effective against radars, EMRF missiles in its operating band of 5 to 18 GHz. But their weight reduces the payload capacity of Su-30 MKIs. The SAP-14 jamming pod is a single centerline standoff jamming module considered similar to the United States ALQ-99 jamming system installed on EA-6B Prowler and EA-18G Growler electronic attack aircraft. Su-30, equipped with SAP-14 and two SAP-518 pods, is famously called Growlerski due to its immense ECM capability, but it may limit the flight envelope of Su-30 MKIs. The Su-30 MKIs is also operating Israeli ELTA-EL 8222 airborne self-protection jammer on the underwing pylon and has been offered its advanced version wideband ELL 8222 WB pods. These pods confuses the incoming BVR missile by emitting a spectrum of electromagnetic waves which have almost a similar electromagnetic signature as the target aircraft's radar itself, giving them false impression, because of which missile breaks the radar lock from the target aircraft. DARE has also developed a high band jammer HBJ pod for Su-30 MKI to be carried at wingtips like SAP-518. The HBJ can replace the SAP-518 jamming pods and is expected to have better integration with radar warning receiver on board than existing SAP-518 pods. DARE has also started working on Advanced Self-Protection Jammer ASPJ, which will feature gallium nitride based solid-state AESA jammer transmitters along with digital radio frequency memory DRFM. The DRFM jammers are known for severely degrading adversaries' radars and missile seekers. ASPJ is going to be a single pod, unlike HBJ, which is dual pod. The pod is going to be the next generation pod for upcoming 4.5th and 5th generation fighters of Indian Air Force. The radar warning receiver is another critical component of electronic warfare system in modern days fighter jets. It detects the radio emission of radar systems. Their primary purpose is to issue a warning when a radar signal that might be a threat, such as a fighter jet's fire control radar, is detected. The warning can then be used manually or automatically to evade the detected threat. Su-30 MKIs have been struggling with a powerful RWR system. Over the years, several RWR and electronic warfare systems such as Tempest and Tarang have been developed and inducted successfully by Indian Air Force. However, their performance was not as satisfactory as the modern day RWR system. The next generation electronic warfare system needs the next generation RWR, which led to the development of Dhruti RWR-118 by DARE. Back in August 2021, it was reported that digital RWR receiver developed by DRDO will be purchased for Indian Air Force SU-30-MKI fleet. The project cost was Rs 1000 crore for about 125 Dhruti RWR-118s. However, there is no further confirmation on its approval or update on its integration. Last but not the least piece of electronic warfare system is Missile Approach Warning System. The Russia-Ukraine conflict shows the need of MAWS, however, it's least discussed. MAWS provides protection to aircraft from surface to air and air-to-air missiles by identifying the missile launch, their type and direction, which helps the fighter pilot to deploy the countermeasures and evasive maneuvers. Russian Su-57 uses UV-based MAWS, which is not very effective. The MAWS used in F-35's DAS feature dual color IR MAWS, which is the most advanced system. DRDO has also developed the dual color MAWS, also called DC MAWS. Dual color MAWS system operates in mid-IR band for identifying the approaching missiles of all generations. The system uses spectral information of two colors to discriminate effectively between sunlight reflections, background radiation, and the radiation from the missile. The DC MAWS consists of a set of 6 dual-band IR sensors installed on the platform, which samples the space in accordance with the defined spatial coverage and on advanced processors running state-of-art algorithms for online defective pixel identification and image line of sight test, which helps to identify the incoming missile threat. The integration of the MAWS is also in progress with Su-30-MKIs. If you have watched the video till here, you would have got an idea of different components of an electronic warfare system and their importance. Also, Indian Air Force has all the ingredients to convert Su-30-MKIs into a superior fighter with electronic warfare capabilities similar to the modern day Western fighters. In fact, many of these EW components are already integrated. Pakistan has decided to induct additional 50 JF-17 Block 3, the upgraded version of JF-17 fighter jets. It has also been reported that 25 J-10C is being inducted to counter Indian Rafales, which comes with electronic warfare capabilities. At the same time, China remains the constant threat for India. Considering these challenges, it's important that the Indian Air Force should go ahead with faster integration of electronic warfare components into its fleet of Su-30-MKIs. This was today's update. Please let us know what is your views about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions about any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our video if you have not done already. We will be soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in defense sector.